Welcome to the Big and Little Crochet blog, and this is hexagon number 7 and it's a petrol wheel. So we're going to start off with a slip stitch, and then we're going to make a chain of 4, which is quite a small circle, making sure to pick up the right end to start off with. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we join that with a slip stitch into the first of the chains, and we start off with a 6 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's because we've got double trebles, plus we're going to have a 2 chain gap in between each one. So the double treble, yarn over twice into the ring, pull the yarn through, and then yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, oh, if you can, and then yarn over and through 2 again for that long stitch, and then a 2 chain break, and we'll do it again, yarn over twice into that ring, yarn over through 2, yarn over and through 2, and yarn over and through 2. And you're going to repeat that another 9 times so that there are 12 spokes all together. So when you've done your 12 spokes, you do another 2 chain and then join with a slip stitch to the 3rd of this first standing chain that you did. And there you've got a lovely wheel. Now we're going to start off the next round with 6 chains again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 3 for a treble, and then 3 for the connecting chain, and then we're just going to do another treble into the same space that you're in, and that's going to be your first corner. Then 1 treble in the next stitch and 1 treble in that space, so 1 treble in there and 1 treble into the space, and then 1 treble into the next stitch again, and then the next corner, which is going to be 1 treble, 3 chains and another treble. So repeat that all the way around, and you should have obviously 6 corners for your hexagon. At the end of that round, we're going to have 1 chain and then a slip stitch into the 3rd of that 6 chain you did at the beginning. And for the next round, to avoid this 2 spokes being too close together, we're going to do a slip stitch into that corner space and then do your 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is a treble and a 3 chain, and then another treble into that same space, and then when you come around the other end, your spokes won't be too close to each other. So now we do a chain, and we're going to skip 1, so we're not going to go into that first stitch but into the second one. Then we do another chain and into the next one, or rather the next one but 1, and another chain and into this top of this post here, which is just there. And then 1 more chain and a corner, which is 1 treble, 3 chain and 1 treble. And then we kick off down the side again. You're getting this sort of filet look with the holes. So here we are at the end of that 3rd round, and I've done 1 chain and I'm going to join to a slip stitch in the 3rd of that first 6 chain that you did. And now we're going to do the final round, and you do 3 chains for a treble, and then 1 treble, 3 chain, 1 treble in this corner space. Oh, hang on, 1 treble, 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, and another treble into this corner space. So one treble in next stitch and then one treble in the space. So one treble in the top of that post and then one into the space, one into the stitch, oh, one into the space. So keep doing that down the side, and the corners 1 3 1, 1 treble, 3 chain and 1 treble. So when you get to the end of the last row, you miss out the last treble because you've already got one here, and we're just going to join with a slip stitch to the top of that first one, again trying to get under 2 bars, and then we can fasten off. Best to try and keep a length of thread that's long enough, the tail, for you to thread into a needle to work it in at the end. But there you are. That's our petrol hexagon done.